G'day everyone, today is a really special event. Today is the first time that Steamrail's Tait set is running under its own power for a public, revenue run, which is really exciting. Now, we did chase the Taits a little while ago when they were doing testing, which was available in my monthly videos, but now this is the first time that we're actually able to ride it. So today we're going to go from Newport, where Steamrail's based, out to Dandenong and then out to Pakenham, which is a line I don't think I've ever actually ridden before. Anyway, it's going to be running shuttles up and back, and then we will catch the train back here this afternoon. So really looking forward to the today. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful Melbourne autumn day. Really keen. Anyway, if you like the sound of this, don't forget to be subscribed so you can keep up to date with everything that I've got coming out in the future. Anyway, we're waiting for it to arrive, so we'll get a shot of it coming in, and then we'll get into some history about the Taits and this set, and then we'll get some, we'll see how the day goes and we'll see what we get up to. Anyway, let's get into it.
Platform 1, please stand well behind the yellow line. Passenger on platform 1 taking photos, please stand well behind the yellow line, please. Thank you.
Good morning, mate. How are you? Good. Oh, g'day. Right, so we've now stopped at the iconic Flinders Street station. So this thing is absolutely beautiful. It's got those pressed tin roofs and the really nice seats and everything. I guess the only downside to it is quite loud to ride in, but it's really nice. Anyway, we're here for about 15 minutes at Flinders Street station, and then we will head out to Dandenong and then out to Pakenham. Right, so we also caught the first shuttle today, which ran from Dandenong to Pakenham, which was great, except that there was no one on the train, or at least in our carriage, which for us was fantastic, but it's a bit disheartening to see. Now, there are heaps of people on the platforms and line side, and this is only, it's just gone past, I think, 10 a.m, and ride the train, everyone. It's shuttles, it's going all day. Hopefully we see a bit better patronage as the day goes on. But anyway, we've been to Pakenham. I rode my first HCMT, so that's kind of cool, riding something that was built well over 100 years ago, and riding something that was built, I guess, 12 months ago. That's great. That's a good juxtaposition. Yeah, interesting. Those HCMTs are quite sterile, but they are at least nice and quiet, and I'm sure they're efficient. Unlike the Tait, which is comfortable and has a lot of character and bounced all over the tracks while we're doing, we hit 80 kilometers an hour while we were on it, which was, that was excellent. A lot of fun, and I love that you can open the window and look around. Anyway, doesn't matter. We're now at Beaconsfield, which is in between Dandenong and Pakenham, and we're just walking down to, I guess, a photo spot, and we'll get the shuttles going back and forth. So let's get into that.
Yeah, it is.
So while we watch the Taits perform their shuttles between Dandenong and Pakenham, we'll have a really brief overview of these trains. The Tait trains were a wooden-bodied electrical multiple-unit train that operated on the Suburban railway network of Melbourne, with about 600 built at the Newport railway workshops between 1910 and 1953 in many different forms and configurations, until withdrawal, which the last of the Taits were withdrawn from revenue service in about 1984 to 1985. Now, there have been a number of these heritage services running until about 2004, where due to the lack of door locks and other safety issues, the Tait cars had been banned from operating on the Melbourne network. That was until 2016. The first run post-ban was on the 12th of November 2016 between two steam locomotives, which provided the motive power and air brakes. However, the Taits did have to operate with their pantographs lowered and with no internal lighting provided. Then, in April 2019, Steamrail announced that federal funding had been granted to restore the set to electrical service by early 2020. The funding was used to reinstate the automatic stopping trip system, providing radios and speedometers for the first time, and restore and upgrade the mechanical and electrical components to modern standards as required. So the set began testing and driver training began in May 2021. However, that set also saw car 341T also used. However, I'm not sure where it is now. This set was officially relaunched on the 8th of March 2022. So we also caught the last train from Pakenham to Dandenong and back to Newport, but in all the excitement, I forgot to film an outro. So here we are, a few days later. So all in all, it was a really great day. It was a really great experience to be able to ride those vintage Tait trains, and I can only encourage everyone to, well, if you can, to ride them because it was fantastic. Really interesting to see how we used to, I guess, go about our days with public transport. I find it really strange, like when we jump from the Taits back onto a Suburban service to go home, just, yeah, a real bit of contrast there to how it used to be to how it is, well, 100 years later. So if you want to find out when the Tait trains are running next, become a Steamrail member, you'll get a newsletter. And in that newsletter, it has all the tours that are upcoming or maybe even yet to be announced. And there are some coming with the Taits. Aside from that, you can of course check out Steamrail's Facebook and website for more information, especially on how to become a member. Now, if you rode the Taits or you saw them lindside, what was your experience like? Or did you just enjoy the video? Leave your feedback in the comments below. And of course, don't forget to be subscribed so you can keep up to date with, well, all the videos I've got coming out in the future. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you all again really, really soon on another trip. Thank you so much for watching. Hooroo.